If you've suffered a serious injury, if you've lost a loved one, and you believe it was due to someone else's fault or negligence, you have an important decision to make. The decision of who best to represent you in a legal action. You want someone on your side with the compassion to understand what you're going through as a result of your injuries. Someone who knows the tactics insurance companies and defense attorneys will use. A knowledgeable and experienced attorney who is friendly and easy to work with. And at the same time, a tough and effective advocate who will fight for your rights. That's George Blue. In practice for more than 35 years, George Blue is one of the most experienced attorneys in Louisiana.
I had worked for over 2 decades representing the insurance companies and saw a lot of injustice during that time. I started this practice in the late 90s, and my goal was to represent individuals who were injured at the hands of others. My role as an attorney representing an injured individual is to protect my client's rights and to obtain for my client compensation for their injuries based upon the injuries.
In addition to his knowledge and experience, one thing that distinguishes George Blue is the respectful personal attention he gives every client.
When an injured individual comes to see me seeking representation, I will treat them with the utmost respect and understanding of what they're going through for their injury. And I will pay 100% attention to their needs and to carefully examine the facts of their case to advise them as to how we should proceed.
It was really very good working with him. I felt that he was involved in my case, that he cared about me personally, and it was good that he kept in touch with me frequently. And whenever I called, I was able to get him.
He's especially aware of the potential need for medical care during the litigation process.
When I accept a representation in a personal injury case, I know that that client is in need of medical care. Sometimes they have their own insurance, sometimes they need assistance, and I work with them throughout the case to see to it that they get the care that they need.
George Blue was really easy to work with because he really kept myself and my brothers, he communicated every step along the way, made us understand what this would entail, and more importantly, he was able to keep us at ease.
Because of the nature of my practice and how I've structured my practice, I accept cases that I am prepared to and willing to devote a lot of attention to, instead of some law offices that take in a lot of work and work on a volume basis. I am very selective, and the cases that I select will get a great deal of my attention.
The outcome of my lawsuit was very good. I felt it was a success. I really did not anticipate the amount that I got, and I was very, very grateful to Mr. Blue for the work he had done. His knowledge and his expertise speaks for him.
We don't often need an attorney, but when we do, we want the best. Someone who can provide the aggressive, expert representation it takes to protect our rights and win our day in court. So if you've suffered loss or injury due to someone else's fault or negligence, or if you're just not sure where you stand, call now to schedule your first visit with attorney George Blue and learn how he can help you put your life back together.